Hi guys, today we're gonna be watching the 5th episode of Nisemonogatari. In the last episode, we got to see that Shinobu is now not perfectly fine, but at least she's returned her personality and she's back to her old self, so I'm expecting to see her a lot more throughout the show. So I'm excited about that. Karen is sick and Araragi needs to help her right now.
The fire bee.
Because of the fire bee, and also Kaiki is involved in the whole situation. We do not fully understand precisely how and why. But without further ado, let's go and watch the next episode. Shouldn't they be in a position where they're worried about Karen and not arguing?
They are worried. She has like a crazy fever now because of the bee. She's taking the hit.
Okay.
She tried this one as well.
About what?
In general, I guess.
Okay, that is a stretch. That is crazy.
I've never thought about that.
I regret not regretting something. What?
Oh my god, he's so angry. 78 PT? Why does she keep changing the subject? Literally, she keeps changing the subject. She does not want to speak about it.
Just get to the point! Why is he listening and following with this?
I guess they don't know.
Yep, there's many. She's shooken up.
What does she want him to have? Like an army of friends?
You become weaker, basically. She's trying to save him, Chillih.
She needs to get to the point.
Oh my god, like hold it tighter!
I can't believe this is...
And why is she screaming? She's the type of person to smile upon seeing that, no?
Does he have like an office? What is happening? Yeah, so he's been teaching children spells and stuff. So it's actually confirmed.
Wow, the representation on the wall. Wow, she's so angry.
震えているぞ、荒らぎ。
震えてなんかいねえ。
お前は俺の目的を聞いたな。今度はお前の番だ。
あんたを殴りに来たんだ。
Something tells me it's not gonna be that easy though.
今する
暴力か。
武力だ。そして私
Force. Okay, that's.
A different way to put it.
何考えてんだ。それでも
It's like they're on the two sides of the spectrum.
それにアコギな商売になるのは当たり前だ。俺は詐欺師だからな。
But that's not what con man are, though, are they?
恥ずかしくないのか。
別に子供が相手だから騙しやすい。
I mean, he is fooling them, I guess. Convincing
Yeah.
てることをやめさせたければ、殴るのも蹴るのもとりあえず金を持ってくるのが手っ取り早い。
them. Dude, he really does anything for money.
300万だ。
3 million yen?
最低でもそれくらいは儲けないと割に合わない。
あんた
To take root? What does that even mean?
あいにくだがこれでも人間だよ。
Unfortunately.
お前は善行を積むことで心を満たし、俺は悪行を積むことで貯金通帳を満たす。
Wow, what a
I
way to
mean,
put it.
yeah.
違いって。
そう。
She doesn't even know what exactly to say.
She's not even making money from being a good person.
幸せにするかもしれない。稼いだ金を浪費して資本主義経済を潤すのと何ら変わりがないのだ。解決しないことがないよ。金で解決しないこともないということ。
I mean, it just teaches that different people have different perspectives,
連中は俺に金を払った。
different desires.
お前だってそうだろう、荒らぎ。それともお前はそのジャージを買うとき金を払わなかったの？
では言うな。結論を出せ。私に殴られたいのか。
殴られたくはない。蹴られたくもないな。痛いのは嫌いだ。プレゼントしよう。
No.
This is how it happened.
And how does he give it to her?
Okay, everything is in black and white. Is it like the bee
What?
inside him? He just transferred it? How did he do that?
Wait, but I don't understand that.
I mean, he has his spiritual ways to do that, I guess, that we don't understand.
随分と思い込みの激しいタイプと見える。考えるべき教訓は、人を見たら詐欺師と思えということだ。少しは覚えるのだが。俺
And she's getting like dizzy.
たのか？だとすれば愚かだ。させたくば金を詰め、1000万円から議論してやろう。
何をした。
悪いことだよ。
Wow, and he's so honest with it as well.
4000円か。まあいいだろう。
Dude,
さっきの
he just hurt her and took her money.
電車代
And he says that's payment. What?
危険があるのか。ならば小銭も不要だな。定着し動けるようにはなる。携帯を使って助けを呼ぶことを勧めるよ。もちろん商売は続けさせてもらうが、顧客というのはこれからは避けた方が良さそう。いい教訓になった。
No, this is crazy.
ださらばだ。
Kaiki is
But I don't understand fully his personality because
怒ってる。突き止めたのは私なんだし、カレンちゃんがあんなことになっちゃったこと
わけじゃないけれど、でもあのファイヤーシスターズに協力するならっていう文句は言いたいね。
だってその時こそ荒らぎくんは怒るでしょ。月日ちゃんと友達になるのは自由じゃない？
自由だな。
だね。過去だから荒らぎくんにはカレンちゃんと月日ちゃんのことを黙っこのチケットをあげましょう。
ticket for
what
what?
is that ticket?
に好きなだけ私の胸に触っていいチケット。
He has a girlfriend. It's not his. Sell it.
Sell it. Double it and give it to the next person.
Oh.
Okay.
And he just broke it.
荒らぎくん、あんまりカレンちゃんと月日ちゃんをいじめないであげてね。
大丈夫だよ。ただのわがままでやってんじゃないことくらい分かってる。
そうなんだよね。同族嫌悪の話じゃな似てるんだよ。荒らぎくんと。
Heroes.
外見じゃなくて中身の話だよ。ま、私も
They just can't look the other way, that family, that Araragi family, you know?
僕たち兄弟とお前とじゃやっぱ違うけどな。
Oh.
星野さん、
It's like polar opposites.
今頃どうしてるかな。
I wish.
I don't know, man. He's just like my dad. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. He's gone.
カレンちゃんのこととかあっさり解決しちゃうんだろうな。
And now we're stuck with Kaiki.
僕に聞く限りは随分レベルの低い会みたいだし。
しのぶちゃん？
Yeah, she doesn't know they spoke, I guess.
でも荒らぎくんがしのぶちゃんと和解したってのは。
悪い話ではないけどな。
ふん。 まあ星野さんがこの
He looked at his shadow.
君に忍ちゃんを任せられると判断したからだもんね。の直後に和解しててもおかしくなかったくらいだもん。
ずいぶん時間をかけてしまったもんだ。僕の怠慢と言っていいな。
怠慢なんてしてないよ。それは私がよく知ってる。
お前は何でも知ってるな。
I know.
知らない。
Yep, it's coming.
Her catchphrase.
It's coming, yep.
っていうのは和解してからが大変なんだから、その辺の心得違いをしないでね。
She makes me so happy.
Now we gotta get to Kaiki and teach
Whatever
him a lesson.
reason.
But Kaiki is such a weirdo, no?
解決しときなさいよ。荒木くんは明日からまた受験勉強をやらなきゃいけないの立場もいいけど、高校生としての本分を見失わないでね。
Dude, look at this scenery. Like, it's so unique.
だから兄ちゃんには黙ってたかったのに、くらいで心配しすぎだっつうの。
It's not just a
It's
fever.
not.
It's gonna end in her death.
なんか食べたいか、桃缶とか。
How is he not panicking? Does he even know what to do exactly?
入りて汗がキモい。
風呂は
She plopped.
体を拭くくらいならしてやるぞ。じゃあまあ、服脱いでろ。脱いでろって言ったろ。
I don't feel like she's in any condition to do anything.
Yeah, I think just like let her rest and sleep.
てれ、ふけれ、そしてキセれ。
てめえ。
Yeah, do everything, Araragi.
兄ちゃんに裸見られて恥ずかしい。
風呂上がり半裸で踊ってるやつが何言ってんだ。
踊ってる言うな。あれはエアロビクスだ。
せな
What?
裏返れ。
裏返せ。格だよな、こういうの。
At least she realizes she screwed up.
正しさよりも強さが大切なことくらい分かってるよ。よくはなれないじゃん。強くなるまでは目の前で起きてる不正を見逃すなんてことはできないし、正義の血が悪を許さないんだよ。
お前は暴れたいだけだよ。
怪奇伝習、どうして中学生の間であんな変なオカルトみたいなおまじない呪いを流行らせたか。
For money.
お金のためだってさ。悪意を煽ってそこにつけ込んで、実際には何もしないままにお金をむしり取るんだ。怪奇は私に言ったぞ。子供が相手だから騙しやすいって。ひちゃんの友達の戦国って子。まあ何にしても兄ちゃんに助けられたらしい。
They know she saved. Yeah, they know. They just don't know how.
こんな例でさ、怪奇が噂の発信源だけを求めて要求されたお金を払うために万引きして捕まった子だって、そんなの許せるのか。そんな子を前にして自分はまだ強くないから何もしない。
I'm just glad they didn't die.
これが全てだって言ったぞ。あんな漫画みたいなセリフ、本当に
He's a really interesting character.
How has he not been arrested for the things he's been doing?
He's like an evil Raigen. You know what I mean?
全てじゃない。ほとんどだ。
It's just almost everything.
She kinda agrees.
Yeah.
キシちゃんはマジでやってんだよ。これに懲りたりなんかしねえ。絶対同じことをする。私は結果的に負けたけど、精神的には負けてねえ。勝てなくともやる。大事なのは結果じゃないはずだろ。
でも勝負に勝つってやつか。武道
Like in long term, you mean?
思えないな。
勝負にも負けて、それでも自分に負けなきゃ負けじゃねえ。それが私の武道なんだよ。
Okay.
お前がそういう姿勢でいる限り迷惑するのは周りなんだぜ。
True, there's people who care about her.
あれだっても大人になれねえんだよ。
私はもう大人だ。見ろ、この
Yep, that's your proof.
した
翼さんってそんななの。
あれが本物だよ。
Why is he speaking like she's the
The
final
One
boss of
Piece, she's the
boobs?
One Piece.
と付き合ってほしいとは思わないんだけどな。いい機会だ。これ
Why though?
いろいろと学べ。動くな、吹きづらい。
もういいよ。だ
It's okay, big brother that's actually strong is gonna go take care of Kaiki now, right?
兄ちゃんに病気移しちまってもつまんねえ。
忍ぶ。
なんじゃい、わしはそろそろ眠る時間なんじゃがの。
ああ、
What did he figure out?
病気を僕に移す方法ってないのか。
Ooh.
きっつっても根本的には怪異の毒だ。だったらその毒をさらに
I mean, Kaiki technically transferred it to her,
Yeah.
maybe, so why couldn't he take it?
様が背負おうとあるはある。しかしわしとしては正直進められる方気の進まん方法じゃ。
リスクは承知だ。
それはそれで都市伝説なのじゃが、確かあの小僧は全く違う文脈で言ってお
見えない言い方だな。お前らしくも。
What did Oshino say?
許されることなのかどうなのか、わしとしては判断しかねる。
なんだか知らないが、
Some sort of taboo?
出す方法があるんなら、 それがなんであれ実行するべきだ。
至極その通り。好きにするがよい。
The shadow getting bigger?
トイレかな。
Well, technically he's a vampire and he keeps healing, so if he takes it,
Yeah, he should be fine,
he
no?
should be fine.
今からお前とキスするぞ。
No!
I'm not surprised.
No, is that
Actually,
really?
I was expecting this.
Oh my god, what am I? Why? Okay, but listen, we know why he's doing that, right? This time it's not that messed up.
Oh,
Because
obviously,
obviously he has a reason to do that. But what would she be thinking? Because he's not gonna tell her that. What would she be thinking? What if like she develops like a crush on her brother
Well,
now?
she'll
Oh my
she'll
God.
think, well, he finally tipped over the edge. He's crazy now. Well, we lost him. I don't know.
Maybe I showed him that I'm a grown-up woman now, and now he sees me as a woman. That's what she's gonna be thinking. No, I don't know what she will be thinking. Honestly, I don't know her as a character yet.
I hope she just.
But you know what? Every time Shinobu says that kid, it takes me a minute to understand that she's speaking about Toshin.
I know it's weird. That, like, I'm trying to recalibrate my mind.
When I see that, I'm like, kid.
You're
And
the
then-
kid.
And then you say, oh, Oshino. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, Oshino. It feels like Kaiki, because his name meant crushed some kind of shells
And like
and a withered tree,
Yeah, like
something like
mud,
this.
yeah.
It feels like he's making his whole personality around
He's like
about
a
his
rotten.
name. Because when he heard about what the kanji in Karen's name mean, he was like, wow, you should be grateful towards your parents.
So does he is he of the belief everything is predetermined at birth? and
Yeah, as if
that
everything's
he's
like
going
just
to be
fate.
he's going to just be that way until the rest of his life, and everybody's going to become who they are supposed to be.
I don't know, but for whatever reason, he does not seem like the most evil character. It
He
just
has
feels
his
like
principles,
he has his principles. He sees
which are not
life
very good.
in one way, which is like, you can't live life if you don't have money. I'll do everything for money. So I can't even blame him, because it's not like he's doing it out of like feeling good because he's hurting
Yes,
people.
but the weird thing is that he values money the most, but makes it in the wrong way
Mhm.
and almost takes
No,
pride in
because
it.
when you make it in the wrong way, it's easier to make.
It's easier to fool children.
And it's
So,
easier to fool children,
His
yes.
value and morals are what's the easiest way to make money,
Yes, and he doesn't...
and he bases his whole behavior around it.
Yeah, he doesn't care who he's gonna step on while doing this. And also...
I was surprised that he transferred the bee to her, the poison, and then he didn't say, yeah, I can fix this for you for this much money. I was
Because-
expecting him
no,
to
no.
offer her money to fix her as well.
Yes, but I was also expecting him, but at the same time, he knows that she would not want it.
Yeah.
She would probably not even believe him in the first place. I don't know. But what is surprising to me is, how have people not reported him? And I understand that he's dealing with supernatural stuff, so it's
He's
like...
the one reporting the kids to the police, by the way, for shoplifting. So,
yes, exactly.
He's on the good side of
But-
law, but because the police can't catch like supernatural stuff,
Yeah.
so
but
he's always clear.
if he's doing it so much though, then obviously if there's one case, second case, third case, the police even will like find it like credible to trust the kids at
Yeah,
that
but
point.
as long as there's no evidence, like what is the police supposed to do?
Because do you remember what Araragi said to Tsuki? Or did he say? I think he said that to Karen. But what was it exactly that you don't need to be right? You need to be strong.
Yeah, that whole conversation was like very interesting.
In between Karen and Kaiki, in that situation when they were like talking to each other, who do you think was the right and who do you think was the strong?
Kaiki was the strong.
Yep. Because even if
So-
it's not physically, like he has money, he has power, he has knowledge, he has the strength on his side, and Karen has
Justice and
justice
morals.
and righteousness, which I don't know if just that will get you
Yeah.
that far in life.
So it was all like because they started. Araragi mentioned it's more important to be strong than right a few episodes ago, and I like how they set it up for the meeting between Karen and Kaiki later on,
Yeah.
which they pretty much showed us her powerlessness. No matter how right she is, she's powerless, and Araragi is telling her, yeah, you don't you're gonna lose the battle, but you don't want to lose the war. But at the same time, you can't just keep going until you win at some point, because there's people who care about you,
Yeah.
and you need to stop worrying others. So I guess now Big Bro Araragi is gonna go take care of Kaiki, you know?
Oh, this is the other thing though. I'm so used to calling Araragi that I forget that his first name is actually Koyomi. And
Yeah.
then when they call Karen or Tsuki Araragi, I'm
Yeah,
like,
we're not that
"What?"
close with him, Vanessa. We can't just call him by
Yeah,
his
but it's
first name.
still weird that his friends are not calling him Koyomi. Like Hanekawa, Senju, nobody's called him that so far.
Yeah.
At least not like consistently. They're all calling him Araragi, which is like the formal way to say it.
Are we getting something wrong? Shouldn't they be calling him Koyomi? Is it like the other way around? Like,
No.
educate us. Like,
What do you mean? Like,
what does
it's
Senjugahara call him?
Araragi.
Shouldn't she be calling him by his first name, not his family name?
Maybe they're not at that point yet. I don't know. It's
Well, that is
Japanese,
complicated,
like
yeah.
not entertainment, but like anime manga. They will hold hands, they'll kiss, and then they'll call each other.
Oshi,
with
where are
first
you?
name.
Explain this to us as well, please.
Yeah.
Don't stop yet. We have more work
Yes.
to
Wait,
do.
wait. I also wanted to say that isn't Araragi though just like Karen? Isn't he driven by his righteousness in a way as well? Because he's always trying to help out people.
Bro, that whole family is like has some hero complex, Vanessa. Have you not noticed?
Yeah, but to me it feels like my mom coming and telling me don't smoke cigarettes. And I'm like, but it's like I'm not gonna advocate and advertise something if I myself do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like show
But
them
at
a
least
different
Araragi has
example.
power. Like as of this point, not that
yeah,
he
but-
back in the day he didn't.
Yes, but they don't even know that.
Yeah, they don't. It's
Like Karen, as far as she knows, she thinks that she could win against Araragi in a fight.
yeah.
Because also, like, how does she see power, strength? Because strength does not necessarily correlate to
She said
physical
I like
strength.
how she said, I will use force.
Yes.
Like it's not violence, it's force.
And then Araragi, by the way, telling her that it's not about righteousness, you just like punching people.
Yeah.
Really reminded me of Kanbaru,
Mhm.
you know? When she wanted to, what was it? She had a wish, but her actual wish was that she did want to beat up those, like, children.
Yeah. Yeah. And also another thing that I was thinking about, Araragi is about to probably take after the kiss, he's about to take on
Oh my
the bee
God.
poison.
Yeah.
What I'm curious about, how, because he's a vampire and he's healing constantly and stuff, how would the poison affect him? Wouldn't he just neutralize it and the body's just gonna heal it? Isn't he like, I don't know, like immune to stuff like that? Or is it because it's some sort of like spiritual thing? It's not like a physical poison, like a real poison. He's not gonna detoxify it and it's actually gonna stick with him. Just
I feel like it would be out of three choices. One is, yes, it could neutralize it because it will keep happening, but then at the same time, at the same point, he'll just get some kind of immunity to it, as if he
Yeah.
keeps getting toxins in his body. Second, it's gonna be occurring and again and again and again. And third is it's gonna have a different effect on him because he's a vampire.
Yeah, because I was thinking like, because obviously Kaiki said himself that he's a human.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't mean he's a human, because not everything the characters say is real.
Yeah.
Pretty
we
much.
can't trust them.
So what if
especially
he's a
him.
vampire and he can hold on to those like poisons because they don't affect him?
Ooh.
But that's just a crazy stretch. Like,
it would suit Kaiki to be a vampire, to be fair. He does
I mean,
look
he has
very...
the whole aura of a vampire, but he's probably not. But if he is, that would explain how he could carry that poison.
That would be cool though, because
Without it affecting him.
Araragi could just, do that to Kaiki.
So pretty.
But then they'll just keep passing it to each
No,
other.
but like if he takes it from Karen and it's not affecting him, that would kind of like give us a hint that maybe Kaiki is also a vampire. Which I'm like 20-30% sure
I
he's a
feel
vampire,
like
but
Kaiki can hold on to that bee because
he has his ways.
He has his ways, he has information, and he has experience with the supernatural. He knows. I'm sure that maybe Oshino could even do that. If Kaiki can do that, Oshino can do it. But would you imagine Kaiki's like knows more things than Oshino?
No way.
What if we just like
Well,
change
he
him
is a
as a person?
specialist in
What
like
if we
apparition
change
stuff
him as a
well.
person, He turns sides, he's like,
Why? Because of Araragi.
I don't know, we need somebody that understands from those
Well, we
types
have.
of things.
Well, like we
Shinobu.
have Shinobu.
Oh, okay, sure. As long as
And plus, other people mentioned in the comments that removing Oshino from the show can make the show way more interesting because there's like more mystery. Adds a layer of mystery.
Obviously, but at the
You
same
don't get
time,
the answers immediately.
Yeah, I get that. But at the same time, I'm still kind of like thinking of what if something happens and then they just can't do anything because there's no Oshino. Shinobu doesn't know. She hasn't heard Oshino
Surely
speak about
Oshino
it.
comes back, right?
In such
One
a scenario,
day.
in worst case scenario, can't Araragi even like call him?
I don't think it's gonna be that simple.
It's a call.
Or maybe it's like a I don't want to rely on him thing.
Okay,
'Cause
I
he-
mean, I get that. It's fine. It's fine. But
Isn't it-
anyways,
isn't-
guys, I really want to see the kiss Chillih. So can we please go and watch the next episode?
Well, guys, we're just dying to see that scene.
I really
so,
wanna see the next
Yeah, we'll catch you in the
episode.
next one.
Yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.